Let's go inside.
Welcome to another charming historic home in the Summit Hill neighborhood of St. Paul. I hope you're not getting sick of this neighborhood because I will never. This area is just so charming. It has some of the best restaurants and shops. And you know when you walk through the door of a Summit Hill house, it is going to be spectacular. And this house is no different. Fun fact, this house is located just 2 blocks away from the governor's mansion, which means you would get to be neighbors with the head of the state, which is so cool. This house was built in 1907. It has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and just under 2,000 square feet. In the early 1900s, when this house was built, St. Paul was rapidly growing. The expansion of the railroad and its location along the Mississippi River made it a place where a lot of economic growth was happening. This house would have been built for a middle or upper middle class person, with people like railroad managers, bankers, attorneys, and physicians. It was also a time when the city was investing heavily in infrastructure like paved roads and expanded streetcars. And even though Summit Hill seems so close to downtown by today's standards, the expansion of the streetcar line was necessary in order to make this neighborhood accessible to people that needed to go downtown daily. Okay, I promised you a surprise in the attic, and here it is, this entire unfinished attic space and whatever this room is. It is possible that this could have been a maid's quarters, but not super likely because this isn't a very large home, and it's not likely that there would have been a live-in staff here. There's also no heat or insulation up there, which is where the potential comes in because that attic could give you so much extra square footage. By insulating it, putting a heat source up there, you could turn it into a proper primary suite or some extra bonus living space. And finally, down here in the basement, this is nothing to write home about or get excited about, but sometimes people get mad when I don't show the basement. So here it is. It's unfinished. It's got a lot of storage. That's pretty much it. This home is listed for $600,000. And honestly, for this neighborhood, that is a really good price point. Leave a comment below or send me a DM if you want more info.